Hey guys, what's up? This is a video where I'm not really talking about hackers. I mean, they need to go regardless, but this is more or less like other problems with the game that I find make it quite more difficult to play it and enjoy it.
So this
is from the first clip, it was in there because it was to point out, one, this game becomes a lot harder to play and enjoy, like I said, whenever you don't have a team to run with and people like you kind of know and have been playing with for a while, and people you can communicate. Now, I know that there's an in-game chat option, but usually when I have that on, nobody's talking. I have no idea as to why, but nobody communicates that way. And these guys have probably been playing with each other for a while, but basically what I'm saying here is if you don't actually have people that are going to play the game, this is a bad buy. Like, unless you get friends that are going to play the game, I wouldn't buy it. Like, even when it went on discount, I wouldn't buy it because you're just going to get frustrated. And yeah, I mean, that's just kind of how this game is set up. That, and sometimes, again, with most of these anime-based games, some things just don't really work correctly. As well as, one of the things, other than that I'll point out that kind of irks me with this game, with how random it is with who you're playing with when you don't know anybody, is the fact that, as you can see, we're, if I'm not mistaken, all range types. We have no one to heal, and for this event, when it auto-locks you to a character and you cannot switch off of that character, that's very, very, like, detrimental to either taking a win or taking a loss. Because, you know, we have no one that can heal, so of course this team was probably going to take the dub. If they didn't, it would be pretty bad on their part. And here I'm trying to get to the healer, but again, I can't communicate to anybody saying, hey, I'm going after the healer. Now, luckily enough, this Sasuke kind of joins me in trying to get on him, but, you know, as it goes, this guy is probably telling him why that Sasuke switched me out. He probably told them, hey, I've got people on me, you know, get them off. And because that's what you do with your healer, that's what you're supposed to do when you're in a match. If somebody's attacking your healer, you're supposed to take care of that. And in a lot of matches, I thought nobody cared. Nobody cared that their healer was dying, and I don't know if it was just the simple fact that I kept getting paired up with people who were severely low level in comparison to myself in this game, or whatever have you. But I find it really weird, again, how the game will match you up with people that know nothing about the game, and it kind of balances it out by adding maybe one or two people that know or have as much level as you do in the game. And it kind of just doesn't work when the game tries to balance this out itself. Yeah, no healer, no way of, you know, really like winning this match because they have a healer, we don't, and their team is set up way better because they've communicated. But yeah, we lose the match. As you'll see here in a minute, how much these guys outrank the guys I'm playing with, as well as myself on this particular account. Now on PC, I'm pretty sure I got close to gold, and I grinded all the way back up to where I am now on here. But
just don't hold
as you can see here, again, no healer. Nobody wants to play healer, or at least not many do. And I don't mind playing healer, but in this event, it's like there's no characters that are healers that can actually like go out on their own and handle like two people on their own, and I don't have nobody running with me. Now, this one we do win, surprisingly enough. I didn't think we were going to. But, yeah, the only reason why I'd say Sasuke is kind of a complete character is because, I mean, he gets his jutsu back quick, and it's a pretty good character. But most of the characters in this game aren't really set up to be played the way this event is, you know, doing it. Like, this event actually doesn't really make a lot of sense to me other than you're just going for a quick XP grab. Or, again, you have a, you know, team to run with.
Let's finish this.
Fire style.
And here I'm coming up on two guys. I take out that one. And this Naruto was still messing with my base, or my, you know, teammate's base. And I go in and I help him, and I die. But the point of the matter was I got him off of him long enough to, one, kill the other dude, and two, you know, try and give him a fighting chance against this Naruto. But also on that note, you'll have a lot of people just corner you. And yeah, I mean, like, that's gonna happen if somebody sees you low health and you're by yourself, you're gonna get targeted. There's gonna be like 2 or 3 people jumping on you at once. And unfortunately for them, they lost a teammate. Now, there's also something that needs to be done about that. Is because I played a lot of matches during this event and I got the S1 just based on the fact that I wanted to get the scrolls to, you know, get the rewards. But yeah, like, they need to do something about rage quitting as well, other than like having their event status drop like occasionally. Maybe have it drop every single time they rage quit out, because that's kind of the only way you're going to discourage that. Because when you do that, what this person did to this team that we were facing is he basically, you know, he screwed them over is what he did, because he saw that, you know, they weren't gonna take it if things didn't start turning around or whatever. He didn't want to lose. I mean, whatever the reason. But yeah, you're really like screwing your teammates over whenever you do that, and you just want to leave out of a match, because you're kind of auto-locking them to take the L as well, and you're not even trying to be there for them. One other thing that I'll sit here and touch on is one thing that's kind of raged me out about this game is the drop rates of scrolls need to get better by a great deal. And what I mean by that is you could sit here and do the event and spend all of your esoterics in what you just spent a great many hours trying to get, and you don't get it. You don't get whatever drop you were hoping that was in the shop that was you randomly get. As a matter of fact, there was one time where I had a little bit more finances, money, than usual one time when I was playing this game, and I really wanted the green scythe that the defense type had in the shop that was gonna, you know, be for your CAC. And I spent, I think, like 20 bucks, 25, I think maybe even $30 on Moonlight Scrolls just because I wanted this particular weapon that badly. And what really pissed me off is I spent this much money on Moonlight Scrolls, actual money, in this game, and I didn't get the drop that I actually wanted after spending like my hard-earned money that I go to work for. That severely needs to be fixed. To sit here and spend that much money in Moonlight Scrolls and not have a much better chance at getting the drop you want is criminal. Downright criminal. But yeah, these are my random thoughts that could make the game better. And ultimately, too, one of the other things that I'm pretty sure I touched on in one of my other videos is, why don't they add into this game where if you pick a healer, I can't pick a healer anymore. Like that's auto locked. Like, one attack type, one ranged, one defense, one healer. That would ultimately cut out a lot of the people bitching about cheese and, well, this is that, that's this, you know, whatever that. And people getting mad because people are sitting here picking 3 healers and having, you know, way different builds from each other and pretty much ruling the match. But other than that, yeah, auto lock the classes to people to where you can't pick that same class again, and a few other things as I touched on in the game, and it would probably be a lot better, and you'd probably have a lot more people wanting to play it.